This is teacher lesson 2, and if you don't have your book out already, go ahead and get it out so you can follow along with the notes. Let's do a little review of tonguing. I know it's not number 1, but let's go ahead and review that. Just take a simple B and we're going to tongue, and remember it's one stream of air, and it's like this. Ta ta ta. Alright, good. Try it again. 1, 2, ready, tongue. Ta ta ta. Now let me give you an example of what it sounds like if you don't tongue as opposed to if you do. Here's a little melody. That's tonguing and not tonguing, where you're blowing each and every note. That's what people tend to do when they first get started, so just be aware of that, to just tongue straight through there, and that is a great technique to have. So let's start with number 1, the note E. We are going to finger this new note. You take your first 3 fingers and your bottom 2 fingers. There you go. Remember, we are reversed. Take your left hand and put it on there first. Okay, got it? Make sure you got that right position. Got to get that. Now, the new note E, here we go. It's awfully low, so blow gentle and soft. Try again. Good. Now, if you didn't get it, keep trying. You might not be flattening your fingers. Remember, flat fingers, not curved. We want flat. Go all the way down, really, really cover. Make sure your fingers are overlapping the penny whistle, and that way you can get that note to come out clear. Ready, go. Now, if you're still having trouble, it means you're not covering these holes. Let's make sure you're covering them and test each one. There you go, you should have gotten it by now. All right, good job. Now let's move on to the tonguing, number 2. Tongue with me. Ta, ta, ta. Good. Sing after that so you can match that tone. Try it again. Here we go. 1, 2, tongue with me. Ta, ta, ta. Okay, good job. Let's move to number 3. B, A, G, E. We're just going to practice those notes. You ready? Let's do them at this tempo. B, A, G, E. 1, 2, again, go. Good. All right, let's move on to our first song, Jack and Jill. This is number 4. Make sure you got your notes so you can see them. Let me just show you what I'm going to do, and then you can practice with me. Okay, here we go. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Next is to fetch a pail of water. To fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. And Jill came tumbling after. All right, so now I want you to practice with me. If you notice how I did it, I spoke it first so you can hear the rhythm of the rhyme. Then you find your note, try to play that rhythm of the rhyme, and then last, sing it. So here we go. Let's try this together. Get ready. Make sure your left hand is on that penny whistle. On the first note, B, cover up that hole, and let's say it first. Ready? Jack and Jill went up the hill. Ready, play. Sing with me. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Now, sometimes when you're doing this on your own and you can't hear that pitch, just play your note. Find that pitch and then sing it. Jack and Jill went up the hill. I have to admit, I do have to work at finding the pitches of the notes. I'm not a natural at singing, so just, for us that have a hard time of, singing, it's only because you don't know the pitch of the note. You haven't found that right pitch. So with this, simply just try to match that note there. You have me to help you sing, and then also you have your penny whistle to help you find that tone. So let's try that again, starting with Jack and Jill, and just follow along with me. Here we go. Jack and Jill went up the hill. 1, 2, ready. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Get your A, ready for the next one. To fetch a pail of water. 1, 2, ready. To fetch a pail of water. Now next, here's your G. All right. Jack fell down and broke his crown. 1, 2, ready. Jack fell down and broke his crown. Get your E. And Jill came tumbling after. Let me give you a count off. 1, 2, ready. And Jill came tumbling after. Good. Now, this time, we're going to play the whole thing, then we're going to sing the whole thing. And here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Alright, good. I hope this is working for you. Let's go to our new note. On number 5, we're going to do a D. This time, we're going to press down all of the holes. This may be the hardest one for you to get because you do have to press down all those holes and cover them tightly so that no air leaks. So give it a shot. You ready? Remember, slow air. Try again. And if you're not getting that, remember, test each and every hole here. Make sure you're getting those, just make sure you're covering up all those holes, and if not, just find out where your leak is and fix it. All right, let's tongue that D. 1, 2, tongue with me. D, D, D. Saying D. I'll try that again. Let's just say ta. 1, 2, tongue with me. Ta, ta, ta. Good. All right, let's move to number 7. This is the first 5 notes of the pentatonic scale, which you already know. Let's kind of practice it in a scale format kind of way. It's just a fun way to do this scale. It's not the exact scale, but this is the way I would first teach the 7-year-olds how to play. Okay, here we go. B, A, G, E, and D are the 5 notes. We're going to start playing up here first. Ready? And 1, 2, ready. Play. Time to play our scale. It's actually my scale. Let me try that again. Time to play my scale. Good, now it's time to go back up. You want to start with a D, E, G, A, and B. Make sure you're skipping this note in here. We're not using F. We'll learn that later on because it's not part of the pentatonic scale. All right, ready? Time to go back up. 1, 2, ready, go. Time to go back up. Try that again with me. D, 2, ready, go. Time to go back up. Good. Now let's move on to number 9. You'll find this in lesson 2. Actually, it's right here in front of us, but lesson 2 for your child. It's called Little Robin Redbreast, and it goes like this. And your notes are going to be right here. I'll show that to you in a minute. It goes, Little Robin Redbreast. Little Robin Redbreast sat upon a rail. naddle went his head. Niddle naddle went his head. Wiggle waggle went his tail. Wiggle waggle went his tail. That's it. All right, try it with me this time. All right, you got your notes. B, A, G, E, D. If you have that scale practiced really well, you'll get this easily. All right. Little robin redbreast sat upon, oh, I forgot to sing it. Let me go back. Let me inch back there. Starting again. Little robin redbreast. Little robin redbreast sat upon a rail. Sat upon a rail. Niddle naddle went his head. Niddle naddle went his head. Wiggle waggle went his tail. Wiggle waggle went his tail. All right, we made it. Let's go back and play it, then sing it. 1, 2, play with me. Little robin redbreast sat upon a rail. Wiggle, no, sorry. Niddle naggle went his head. Wiggle waggle went his tail. All right, there you go. Let's move on to number 10, improvisation with your notes B, A, G, D, E. And I'll just play a little bit, kind of help inspire you, and then you give it a try, okay? Very good work today. Enjoy. We'll move on to number 3.